Yo, 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 what's up, people? Nerd Light 513 in the building with the homie.
Young L, what's up?
Yo. And are we gonna do spoilers on this? Or what?
You put a spoiler on it.
Okay, we can do spoilers, that's cool. Alright, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. We are talking about the Captain Marvel movie that recently came out. What are your first impressions of this movie, sir?
I thought it was a decent movie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it kind of had me confused with the whole Skrull storyline. How they're not the bad guys in this one.
Yeah. That beginning was kind of shaky, wasn't it?
It had me all confused.
You know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, this must be some stuff that's flashing back from her past, and she just don't know. You know what I mean? But the way that they did it was kind of awkward.
Yeah.
You know, her being in the military and flying planes, and it was kind of shaky in the beginning.
It started to smooth out though.
For sure. Yeah.
It was a good movie. For origin story.
Oh yeah.
But the whole Skrull storyline is it's kind of weird.
Right.
Because in any of the comics, Skrulls are actually like the bad guys or the neutral guys.
Exactly.
Never like the victims.
Right.
In this, they made them the victim.
Exactly.
But they've always been like in the gray area.
Right. Because then they say it's like 3 different races of Skrulls.
Yeah, there's different factions of Skrulls.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the Skrulls been invading Earth throughout centuries because one of the factions of Skrulls claim that Earth is their domain.
Right.
That they originated there and they own it.
Right.
You got the Fantastic Four that fought the Skrulls.
Right.
I mean, there's some good Skrulls that joined the X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
And the original OG Captain Marvel, son, is also part of Skrull.
Right.
The whole Skrull storyline is kind of iffy on my part, if you know the story of the Skrulls.
Right. I mean, I kind of like the way they integrated them in there, because in the movie, you didn't know, you assumed that they were like bad guys.
Yeah, especially at the beginning.
You know what I mean? And as it started to like level out, the Kree actually looked like the bad guys.
Led by the dude who was the main protagonist in
Avengers?
No, the first Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah. I still can't call his name though. But
I keep forgetting his name.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I would say the last 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes, was probably the best of the whole movie.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Especially the cat.
Right, yeah, the cat was off the hook, right?
The cat made the movie for me, at least personally.
Now, have we ever saw that cat in any other movies with Nick Fury or Samuel L. Jackson playing?
No.
You know what I mean? So I wonder how that's going to play in Endgame.
Like, I would assume he still has a cat, because at the end of the movie, the cat was right there.
Right, exactly.
And the cat's the one who took his eye.
Right, uh-huh.
So, now we know why his eye's gone.
Right, from the cat. And what the Skrulls call the cat? Something silly.
And he's sporking something like that?
Yeah, like he's dangerous. Like the cat more dangerous than humans. Remember that part of the movie when he said that? That the cat was more dangerous than humans?
He used a little DNA scanner and the cat was like sporking, threat level, high. And they put a muzzle on the cat and Nick was like, it's just a cat.
Right. But then you understood why when all that shit came out his mouth, and I'm like, oh my God, Lord have mercy.
Then this cat, Nick Fury, said threat very low.
Right. Yeah. Threat very low.
And then after the cat ate all the people, Nick Fury's like, I'm gonna pick you up now.
Right.
Don't eat me.
Yeah.
Oh man, that cat made that movie.
Right. But it was almost like a story of like overcoming, because when you look at her past, you know, you saw her fall off the bike, you saw her do this, saw her do that, climb the rope in the military, fall off the rope, she couldn't do that. It was almost like a story of like overcoming.
You get knocked down, you get right back
Right,
up.
exactly. So for me, especially when she went to go fight the AI, you know what I mean? That was like the one thing that really impressed me with the movie, because like she tore the thing off, and it's almost like the thing that was on her neck was actually holding her back.
It was holding her
Or
back.
she was made to believe that, you know what I
She was
mean?
made to believe that.
So as she tore it off, you know what I'm saying, her full power came out.
Now we know who Nick Fury's love interest is.
Wow. Captain Marvel.
Yeah. Had her on speed dial.
Right, uh-huh.
And that ties in with the last Avengers movie.
Yeah, for
Nick
sure.
Fury called her in
Right.
before he went poof.
Right. Do you think they could have done it like that if they had not made a Captain Marvel movie, or did they have to do her origin story first?
I think they would have done the origin story for people to know who Captain Marvel is.
Right.
People
Yeah,
that
for
don't
sure.
read like comic books and stuff like
right,
that.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that. I totally agree with that.
But for origin story, it's one of the better ones.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Especially way better than the Hawks.
Oh God, Lord have mercy. Yeah, but like towards the end, like when she went into space, and the dude was like, they was just looking like, oh shit.
Yeah, she's a supercharged battery.
Right. They like, oh shit. We'll be back for her.
She's the Tesseract itself.
Right. Uh-huh.
So that movie where the Tesseract was like being taken and flopping hands back and forth.
Right.
All I needed was her. She is the
Mhm.
living Tesseract.
Exactly. So, you know, well, if I'm rating this movie out of 5, I would probably give it a strong 4.5. But
Well,
I
I'll give
really
it a 4.
enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is.
And it sets up the premise of how the Avengers started.
Right.
Sets up how Nick Fury found out about, aliens and stuff.
Right. Yep. Yes, sir. Because in the beginning of the movie, he was just dumbfounded, like,
Yeah.
what was going on? The Blockbuster girl and all that shit. Like, when I saw that Blockbuster, it was so nostalgic from when I had a Blockbuster card, and I would go to Blockbuster and get movies and video games and shit. Yo, it's crazy. Crazy. So, what's up, people? If y'all saw Captain Marvel, how do y'all feel about this movie? You know what I'm saying? We're about to get up out of here with the homie Young L.
What's up?
And I'm P. Ross, and we out. You got anything else you want to add before we get out of here?
No, I thought the movie was pretty well done. I don't have no complaints about it.
Right.
All I hope is they add the cat in future ones.
Yeah, the cat definitely need to be in future.
The cat could have soloed Thanos.
Maybe, I don't know. Swallowed him whole.
Yeah, the cat could have soloed Thanos.
Okay. All right. Well, on that note, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Peace.